Shalom, Royal Family. The class you are about to hear is taught by the Honorable Yahweh Ben Yahweh many years ago. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Visit us at www.yahweh144000.com. Also, Royal Family, you can enroll in classes designed for the Godhead at www.universityofyahweh.org. Enjoy.
Behold, there's a shaking, and now the bones are coming together. Bone to his bone, mind to his mind. I'm being successful in gathering you together. You're coming together in unity for the first time in the history of America. And you're coming together in a form and in a fashion for the first time in 6,000 years since you were kicked out of the garden. I'm bringing you together in a new form, giving you a new form, renewing you. Now we're ready for some information in verse 7. In verse 7, we're going to go and look at Jeremiah chapter 13, verses 5 through 7. Jeremiah chapter 13, verses 5, 6, and 7. Now remember, this is dealing with me being obedient and prophesying to you as I am commanded. And it says, so I went and hid it by the Euphrates, as the Lord Yahweh commanded me. And it came to pass after many days that the Lord Yahweh said unto me, arise, go to the Euphrates, and take the girdle or the belt from thence, which I commanded thee to hide there. Then I went to the Euphrates and digged, and took the girdle or the belt from the place where I had hid it. And behold, the girdle or the belt was marred. It was profitable for nothing. Do you understand the mystery? You probably do not understand the mystery. For that reason, you need me to loose this seal. You see, all of this knowledge was sealed up from the day of Daniel to the end time. And no matter who you take this to, what religious scholar or what preacher, they can't discern this and give you the knowledge that I'm about to share with you on what this means. You see, these verses 5, 6, and 7 of Jeremiah 13 is dealing with you. You are that belt. You see? And Yahweh commanded that you be hidden here in the hills of North America, in the north spot of the temple, represented in the lodge, where the light doesn't shine, where you wouldn't have justice, where darkness is. That's the part of the temple that is not lit. It's without a light. So you're hidden in this dark part. And then it says here, I had to come and dig to get you. I can't just come and just get you. You're like in a grave. See? That's why I have to come with the lion's grip, the lion's paw, and be able to reach down, dig into your grave, and grab hold of you and pull you out. I'm the only one with the effective grip to pull you out from your shallow grave and cause you to be revived. But what did I find? What condition did I find you after these many days? After you've been here for 400 years, I found you to be marred. What is marred? It means all marked up, messed up in the head. You are no longer what you once were. You're totally damaged, totally mentally, spiritually sick. Your whole head is sick, as in Isaiah chapter 1, verses 3 through 5. Your whole head is sick, marred, and you are profitable for nothing. You're only profitable for Lucifer's institutions. Lucifer's institutions are very profitable to you. That's why the scripture says you are a carcass. You are a dead carcass. And where the carcass is, that's where you'll find the eagles gathered together. Matthew 24:28. So you are that carcass, and the eagle is an emblem of the United States. And where all of these eagles are, that's where they prey. They prey upon you. You are nothing but a prey. Every old dullet from around the world can come to America and get a buggy and come through your neighborhood. And after coming to your neighborhood, push the buggy through your neighborhood and take all your money and take all your wealth and get rich and then set up an institution, a big store. And you will leave your neighborhood and drive to his institution that he built out of your carcass. And you're the only people on the planet that they will allow anybody from any country to come into the neighborhood with a buggy and push it as an outsider. Any outsider can come to your neighborhood and push a buggy and get rich pushing a buggy in your neighborhood without a license. They don't make them get a peddler's license. Just go freely through your neighborhood. If you show up, if any nation shows up in a white neighborhood, or Italian neighborhood, or a Japanese neighborhood, or Chinese neighborhood, first of all, they're not going to buy it from you. Second, they're going to call the police. Third, they're going to arrest you for not having a peddler's license. Fourth, nobody's going to help you get rich. They're not going to allow you to get rich pushing a buggy through their neighborhood. You're the only marred mentality on the planet that will allow it until I'm coming prophesying to you that I'm here to bring an end to this. But this is the condition I found you in. Profitable for nothing. A people who do not know how to make a profit for themselves as a people. What a terrible condition to be in. Yet, that's what verse 7 in Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 7 is telling you about. That's what Jeremiah 13, verses 5, 6, and 7 is telling you about. Is, behold, you are marred, profitable for nothing. But I knew where to find you, because I'm the one that hid you here. I hid you here in North America and buried you here. I told you you would die in Genesis chapter 3 and 4. I told you you would die if you ever ate from the tree of good and evil in the garden. So not only did I kick you out, but see, you are witness to your own death. You are walking around the walking dead, the mummies that they make fun of you in the movies. They make fun of you in the movies as the walking dead. What do they call them? Zombies. Zombies is nothing but a symbol of you, the so-called black men of America, and the white movie makers are making fun of you. Zombies are always black folks. They're living dead. And it shows you that they always turn against their white master. They write the movie. They show that. That's their greatest fear, that you're going to stop being the living dead and actually become alive. So anyway, you're hid here in your grave, marred and unprofitable, yet you're alive. Yet you are alive. But that's the mystery of these dry bones over here in Ezekiel chapter 37. Oh, what a revelation. What a revelation. Now let us go to Exodus chapter 39, verse 42. Exodus chapter 39, verse 42. Doesn't it excite your mind to suddenly see that something you could not understand in Jeremiah 13, verses 5, 6, and 7? Suddenly I'll make it clear to you as a reference. This is a direct reference from Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 7. Some more of it from that same verse. According to all that the Lord Yahweh commanded Moses, so the children of Israel made all the work. And in verse 43, and Moses did look upon all the work, and behold, they had done it as the Lord Yahweh had commanded. Okay? Even so had they done it. Now, here again, Yahweh is commanding you to work. You've got to get up and go to work now. You can no longer lay around profitable for nothing. You can no longer lay around marred, victims of Lucifer's institutions. Now, you're going to have to come and take on the knowledge of the divine mind of Yahweh. And this will cause you to become a profitable people. That's what I'm called here to cause you to do, is to become a profitable people. Isaiah 48:17. Isaiah chapter 48, verse 17. I'll read it to you. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, the Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. I am the Lord Yahweh, thy God, which teacheth thee to profit. which leadeth thee by the way that thou should go. That's the whole key. So this is one of the most important scriptures that you can refer to concerning Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 7, going on down to Exodus chapter 39, verse 42. Also, let us look at chapter 35, Exodus 35 and 10. Exodus chapter 35, verse 10. And every wise-hearted among you shall come, and make all that the Lord Yahweh has commanded. See, the wise-hearted means those of you that are mentally sharp, the Godhead, the genius. And what's your job? You are to make. You know what make means? Look that word up. Create. Cause to happen. Become producers. Show our people how to produce. It's our job to create jobs for our own people. Manifest the will of Yahweh, the divine mind of the creator of the universe. That's your job. You are to do this work. This is a new work in the land that I'm come to do. And it doesn't matter that the enemy of Yahweh has tried to cut me off from you. You see, I'm coming to you anyway. From the tomb. In my grave, I speak to you. From my grave, I speak to you. From the cross, I'm saying, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. I'm speaking to you from the cross. And the earth has to hear me and hear my voice. Oh, yes, I'm going to rise. But I'm giving you the prayer and the actions that you must do in order for me to rise and to come to Galilee so that you can meet me in a highly exalted mental state. So you see, you're given a job. You're given a work to do. I said you're given a work to do. Now let's look at Ezekiel chapter 37, verses 8 and 9 as I come to a conclusion tonight. Ezekiel chapter 37. I think I'll go with that tomorrow night. I'm appreciative of your being there. I understand that there is a full house tonight and that there are many wonderful, beautiful visitors there. And I'm sure that you can tell from the manner in which I'm revealing the holy word of Yahweh to you and the message that I'm bringing to you for the salvation of you and your children forever. You can understand why they seek to hold me here, cut off from you, crucified for you. So I'm being crucified for you, and I am slain for you. And it's up to you to crave my body, crave me to come, and understand that I'm your possession, I'm your gift, I'm your son, and I'm given by my Father, Yahweh, to you, to bless your homes, to bless your lives, and cause you to love one another, show love one to another, that the whole world will know that you are my disciples. Also, remember these comforting words. How can a man say that he loves God, whom he's never seen, and hate his brother, whom he sees every day? I love you. You are the prize, and you are the goal, and you're the purpose for Almighty God, Yahweh, sending me in your midst. You're that prize. He loves you, and I love you. And I'm here sacrificing my life that you might be saved. I love you, my children. Bless you forever, and I'll look to speak to you again on tomorrow night. Shalom Aleichem.
Greetings, Royal Family. Let's talk about the most prestigious private university in the universe, the University of Yahweh. It is here where students, parents, adults, and teachers study the divine mind of Yahweh Ben Yahweh, thus elevating them to contemplate and understand the loftier concepts and principles, enabling their minds to focus and think on an extraterrestrial level. This intellectual ability and unique set of skills supersede all base, mundane, and terrestrial thinking, thus allowing one's minds to open up and flourish with an overwhelming abundance of creative ideas and loftier concepts, making life and living more enjoyable. The University of Yahweh is woven deep within the fabric of the moral principles of truth, honesty, integrity, true holiness, righteousness, ethics, and justice for all. The University of Yahweh is designed for the Godhead, and this includes students, parents, adults, and the Godhead. In the University of Yahweh, the online platform, you gain a structured format to the approach of the divine mind of Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh Yahweh. We welcome you to visit our website at www.universityofyahweh.org. This platform is specifically designed for the Godhead and the Godhead family. The 144,000 chosen to rule in righteousness. We look forward to working with you as we prepare for rulership in righteousness. Praise Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh. Praise Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh. Beit Nun Sophie Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh. Shalom, World Family.